Dell reported decline in second quarter profits and slashed its full year earnings forecast after the close last night. The focus today will be on the release of the FOMC meeting minutes this afternoon. I'm Taylor Schrantz, and the morning call starts right now.
Good morning, I'm Scott Redler, Chief Strategic Officer of T3Live.com.
And I'm Lindsay Bell with The Street, and together we bring you the Morning Call Express. Yesterday, the markets hit a new yearly high before losing momentum. The S&P and Dow both ended the day down about half a percentage point. So how are you setting up trading going into today?
Well, whenever you get a push-through failure and you try and break above a momentum level and it doesn't hold, you clean up some excess longs. Yesterday I talked about entering the day with 9 longs. Everything looked good, and then throughout the course of the morning things started to fail. Sectors started to go red. Things started to roll over. So you get rid of some longs and you add to some of your shorts. And if you look at the chart of the S&P, you will see, this was that 1422 level that we went through yesterday and failed. So what did it do? Look right here. That created an outside day, a day to take notice, a day to say, you know what? Take a step back, switch some gears, because look at these two trends. We've talked about them a lot of times. Here's the first trend since June 4th lows. Very smooth, not even close to getting tested. And then you have the August 3rd move that ignited this accelerated trend. So for short-term guys looking to ride this, I've been riding this. Yesterday I got very light versus my risk. And if we break and close below 1410, I think this trend changes, and we probably get a retest to test the 21-day moving average, which comes into right around 1390, 1394, which would be a healthy pullback in the course of what's been a very impressive move.
Yeah, the spiders also, they broke through their uptrend support, but ended the day just above that. So what's it mean for that trend going forward?
Same thing as the S&P. It follows it very closely. So I would say watch 141.35 is that level. 1410 SPX, 141.35 for the spiders.
Okay, we have the FOMC minutes coming out this afternoon too. Do you think that could change sentiment going into trading later this afternoon?
Yeah, if you remember, the street at first was disappointed that they didn't do anything the last time they spoke. So to actually see it in writing might be disappointing again, because last time we kind of blew it off, but the composure of the market was different. So maybe this time it'll help be a catalyst to break this accelerated trend in order to bring us in. Because if you think about it, now everyone's attention is on Jackson Hole, which is the end of the month. I think it would have been a bit disrespectful to run the market to new highs, keep it going, keep leaders going, and then all of a sudden think Big Ben's going to deliver with something very accommodative. So it might make sense. Little weakness, little concerns all over the media, pull us in. All of a sudden he speaks, he's accommodative, and then we keep going up there in the fall.
Well, we saw some leaders start to pull back a little bit yesterday too. Apple's a stock that you've been in for the last 3 weeks. I think you took your long off there yesterday. So how are you trading it now?
I think I took it off the day before, so I actually missed the gap up, but it put me in a better position to see it clearly and help everyone else get out and even get short. Yesterday, it gapped up. We said if you didn't buy 644, you have no right buying 668. PS, look at the reversal here in Apple. Big reversal, day to take notice. It opened up and failed, traded through this prior high. So now the question is, what type of pullback do we get? So we have 2 points of reference right here. You have this 650, which it held yesterday. If it goes below that, I'd like to see 644 or the 8-day hold. So I think for this rally, or for this to be very muted to the downside, 640 to 644 should be buyable.
Now, JP Morgan's been a leader in the banks. That yesterday was up about 1.8%. Seems like it's trying to fill that London Whale gap. What do you do with the banks?
I bought them on Monday because it showed relative strength, and then they extended yesterday. And into that extension, I tweeted, I'm selling some JP Morgan, I'm selling some Bank of America, because selling the strength in the banks has been better than buying strength. That's been frustrating. And if you look at the chart of JP Morgan, it's fine. Extended into the gap and came off. It's still above all the moving averages. So in this one, if we get a little bit of a decline like some of the other stocks we've been following, I'd rather see it buy the dip. I'd like to see JP Morgan hold 36 to 36.60, and that's probably a good spot to enter it, as well as the same mantra in other stocks. Look at the 8-day, look at the 21-day, see where the support is, and see if it could hold and if it's worth the long.
Well, those are some of the stocks that we're going to look at in the long form version, so check in later for that.
Hello everybody, my name is Pete Renzulli, Chief Marketing Officer of T3Live.com. I'm really excited about introducing you to and inviting you to the first T3 Live Active Trader Summit. There's going to be a ton of great content, but the #1 reason you want to come is you want to be able to network and associate with other like-minded people who have a burning desire to learn how to be a trader. So I'm going to ask you to make a trade. Trade one Saturday for some of your time to come down and learn strategies, tactics, techniques, and put some faces to the people that you see in the virtual trading floor in T3 Live. and learn to take your trading bigger. Learn how to be a better trader than you are now. Learn the strategies. It's going to be a lot of fun. Go to T3Live.com and register. If you would like to join us at the post-event cocktail reception, you can also upgrade to either premium or VIP. That's up to you, but either way, please take advantage of the general admission, 2 free tickets. Come down and expect to have a great time.